Alright, hey guys, I wanted to make a quick tutorial for how to use Zoom for our WBC Leaders. So here's what you're going to do. You're going to get an email with a link to activate your account that we have purchased for you to be able to utilize for your life groups. What you're going to do is it's going to send you to zoom.us. You're going to make an account here. Then when you get to your account, it's going to look something like this. Mine's an admin, so it looks a little bit different. What you're going to look for at the top right is under Resources. You're going to hit Download Zoom Client. Now, there are some good tutorials here as well, but I wanted to make a quick one for you. Download Zoom Client. You're going to click up here at the top, Zoom Client for Meetings, Download. You're going to save it and run it. It's going to install onto your computer. If your computer has a microphone and a video, it will pick it up. If it does not, you need to think about using a laptop or your cell phone instead of a desktop. I am on a desktop right now, so I don't have video, but I'm going to show you what this looks like. You download this Zoom client, you sign in with the same account that you made on this website, zoom.us. You sign in the same account on your phone, on your laptop, on your desktop, no matter what you use, sign in with the same account. Your people don't have to have an account. Only you have to have the account, okay? So once it's downloaded, it's going to put a little icon on either your desktop or in here. You scroll all the way down to Zoom, alphabetical. Hit Start Zoom here. It's going to pull up a screen to start a couple different ways to access video conferencing. What you want to do most likely is schedule. A new meeting will just automatically start a video conference, and you can invite people inside of that. I can't click that. It'll mess up my audio, and you will no longer hear the mic I'm talking into right now. So I'm going to click Schedule because this is what you're going to use primarily. When you click Schedule, you're going to be able to name this meeting whatever you would like. You're going to set a date here, so you can pull it up, put it whatever date you want. Let's say Sunday. Let's say 10 a.m. before the service starts. You're going to spend an hour together with your Sunday school. So duration, 1 hour. It's perfect. Let's say you want to make it a recurring meeting. It's going to eliminate that, but you can change it in your calendar if you want to. But anyways, here's the date you're going to meet, time you're going to meet. Meeting ID, leave it generate automatically. It's going to give you a separate ID other than the personal one you have. Your personal meeting is the one you would meet with people on if you just wanted to give them your personal Zoom ID. You don't want to give that to a group. That's more for personal meetings. This is for like your group. Requiring a meeting password is unnecessary. It adds one layer that makes it more difficult on your people. Uncheck it. Make yourself the host. Click on Make participants, so click on. This allows you to mute people and to utilize different controls that are helpful. This allows them to raise their hand to say they want to ask a question of some sort, so that you don't have 40 people talking at the same time. You have to actually go there and unmute them. It's really helpful when people try to talk over each other, especially when this happens. So audio, you can do telephone or computer. You want to click the telephone and computer because people can access your Zoom via a computer, phone, or laptop, or they can access it via just a normal phone line. They can call into Zoom and use their audio from their phone, not from a computer, laptop, or mobile device. It's going to give you that phone number to be able to call once you create all these things. All right, I use Outlook, so I have it checked. You can select those if you'd like to use a different one, and it will import it into your calendar. All right, so you're going to want to check Enable Waiting Room. The reason is because if you can't get on, others can get on before you. This allows people to get on there and not receive a error code, and people say, well, I couldn't get on to it, and it was messed up. Well, it's probably just because you weren't on it yet. So click Enable Waiting Room. Creates a waiting room for them until you get there. And click Enable Join Before Host because it allows them to get on there before you get on there. I like to click Mute Participants on entry because then they come in muted and you have to unmute them versus them coming in blaring while you may be in a conversation. or their dogs barking in the background, or their children crying in the background. Not that I know of either one of those two. All right, you can make alternative hosts down here. So let's say you're leading your Sunday school, but you have a co-leader that if you have to step away or your internet kicks off, it stays on because you have somebody else who can host as well. So you can find a co-host if you'd like. And then you click schedule, and it's going to schedule this time for people, and it's going to give you, scroll back up here, it's going to give you a meeting ID. You then take that meeting ID and you email it out to every person all at once. You don't have to do it individually. All at once, you send out a meeting ID, and anybody who clicks it, all they got to do is just click on it. It's going to send them to a web page, and it's going to either force them to download this video client like this one here, or it's going to allow them to access the Zoom on their web browser. Typically, you're going to download the client. That's the best way to do it. So your people are going to click that link when it's time. So somewhere around 9:50, 9:55 on Sunday, they would be clicking it and getting in. You can schedule it for whatever time you want. They're going to click it and get in there, and you start the meeting, and you guys can do some video chatting, conferencing. I don't want to click new meeting because it's going to force me to lose my audio, but I do want to show you something. So let me see if I can search it real quick. Zoom meeting, and we're going to look at images here, and yep, this is going to work right here. All right, so you'll notice, all right, these are different people talking. You see they're muted, muted, muted. This guy's unmuted because he's probably the host. Everybody else is muted. Down here at the bottom, here is where most people have a problem. They've got themselves muted, or they don't have an audio device set up, so they need to hit start video or start audio. They have one of those two things deselected if they're having an issue. So tell them when you get on, if they say, I can't hear you, or you can't hear me, you can comment, like write a little comment to them and say, this is what's going on. Hit start video, hit start audio. So you can chat to people. Okay, so right here at the middle, it says share screen. If you were to click that button, share screen, what it's going to do is it's going to pull up a little rectangle here, and it's going to give you all the desktop or all the windows you have open, and you're going to be able to click which screen you want them to see. What that's going to do is they're not going to see your face anymore. Now they're going to see your desktop or your laptop screen. And it lets them see maybe, buddy, I know is great at making posters. Wayne Schrader loves to use the whiteboard. Many of you others have different things you utilize to show people what you are doing. You can use your screen to do that, which is really neat. So share screen, pops it up, shows them what you need, and then you have to hit stop sharing, which is at the top of the screen that you're sharing. I think that's pretty much it that I really wanted to show you. So the key is you just pull up this, schedule it, grab that meeting ID, send it out to your people on the day that you want to create, or the day that you want to go live. You again pull up this Zoom client. You'll have a meeting right here. See, it says no upcoming meetings today. When you pull it up, you'll have this meeting. You click on it, you start it, and you are good to go. Make sure you have a microphone, one that's relatively clear. You can work on that. You can make those things better. If you need some help, feel free to call me, text me, and I will do my best to help you. If you cannot get your computer to work well, a cell phone usually has a great camera and a great microphone on it if you can't get your laptop or desktop to work well. All right, guys, I hope this was helpful, and I really want to help you out. So call me, email me, whatever I can do. I want to make this great for you because I want to do good fellowship, and this is what we can use right now. So thank you, guys, and I look forward to hearing from you.